If your man has just broken up with you, then this is the video you need to watch. Whether you want to get him back, whether you want to get back at him, or whether you just want to recover your self-respect and dignity, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do right now. If you're watching this right now and your man has just broken up with you, I have a really important message that I want to share with you. I want to show you exactly how to handle this situation right now. Now, whether you want to get the guy back, or whether you actually just want to get back at him because you're angry, or whether you simply just want to feel good again and get your self-respect back, all three of these start with the same action from you. And that's the action I'm going to talk about right now. I've been where you've been. And if your breakup came as a shock in particular, if it was unexpected, then you will be reeling right now. So this message especially is for you. See, when you're still in your relationship, even if that relationship isn't doing well, you still have options, things you can do, ways to try and save things. I imagine it, and this is a really blokey, nerdy way to imagine it, so you'll have to bear with me. But I imagine it like a big control room. And imagine yourself sitting in the chair of a big control room and you're surrounded by screens and switches and dials and buttons. And while you're in the relationship, there's all sorts of things you can try. I give a lot of dating advice to women, and it's about trying different things to often save their relationships. When a guy asks for space or when a guy pulls away, there's lots of things you can try. But once that line is crossed, once a guy has actually broken up with you, he's stripped your power from you. And it's like you're in that control room with all these options that you had just a minute ago, but he's pulled the plug to the whole room. And most women, what they do is they try and turn the dials, they try and flick the switches, they try and press on the screens, and everything's had the power shut off. So nothing works. You try and text him, you beg for him back, you leave missed calls on his phone, he blocks your Facebook, so you go and email him. You do everything you can. And of course, nothing ever works. Because from the moment he's broken up with you, he's taken all of your options. He's standing there with the power plug in his hand to your whole capsule, and all these options that you had, things you could do, stuff you could try. It's all useless. You can run around trying, but it just makes you feel and honestly look to him even more pathetic for doing so. So what's the answer? How do you take your power back? How do you feel good again? How do you maybe get back at him and you want to hurt him? It's not a good part of you, but there's part of you that wants to get back at him. Or maybe how do you just get him back? There's a high value way to come at all of these approaches and to get your respect back. You see, when a man pulls the plug, when he rips out the power, he takes the carpet out from under you, he turns everything off. But there's one thing he cannot do. There's one button he cannot affect. And I always imagine it like this. You're in that capsule and in the corner, there's that big red button. The one with the safety switch over it. It's the one that you never wanted to acknowledge during your relationship. It's the one you never looked at. It's the one you never thought about, but it's that button that sits in the back corner that you've always known was there. It's the exit button. It's the button that opens the back door of the capsule. So as much as it would pain you to do so, you can step up out of your chair, grab your things, and walk out the back of the capsule. It's not something you ever wanted to acknowledge during the relationship because it was a button you hoped you'd never even have to look at, let alone press. But it's the one button that he cannot touch, and it's the one button that can give you your power back. And when a man breaks up with you, he has pulled the power. He said he wants nothing more to do with it. But there is a way to take your power back. And so whether you want to get him back and get him back in the future and build his respect again, or whether You want to get him back by taking your light away from his life and going away and building yourself, or whether you just want to take your dignity back and get your self-respect back, that button is the way you do it. So you can either run around that room and press buttons and dials and feel even worse about things, or you can accept his decision, you can thank him, you can give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek for the important part he played in your life and for the lessons that he brought to you. And then as much as you hate it, you can grab your things, you can press that button, and you can exit out the back door. Here's the thing though, when you press that button that he never thought you'd have the courage to press, you do something that shakes him. He's left standing there with the relationship he ended, with the power plug in his hand, not connected to your capsule. And he has to watch you take your power back as you walk out the back door and out of his life. And when he's left standing there watching that high value woman walk away, he's left wondering if he did the right thing. If you want to get him back, you now have his respect again. If you want to get back at him, you've now taken your light and walked out of his life. And if you just want your self-respect back and his, you now have both. When you've walked away in that manner like the high value woman you are and accepted his decision rather than running around the control room, pushing dials and trying things that will never work, you've made the best outcome. No matter what your outcome is, you've made the best possible outcome happen for yourself. So when a guy breaks up with you, you accept his decision. As much as you hate it, you press the red button and you take your light and you take it out of his life. And whatever happens from there, you're going to feel great again. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you agree with this concept or what you think of my nerdy analogy. Pop your thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and got something out of it. And make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell as always. I'll see you soon.